y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to y'all about my favorite binge-worthy Netflix shows. But not only are these shows binge-worthy, they're completely fully released. So once you watch these shows, it's like you don't have to wait for the next season to come out. You don't have to wait with all this suspense, like wondering what's going to happen next. Y'all, these shows are fully released. They're all the way out. They're not making any more episodes. Yeah, that's it. I'm excited. We're gonna jump right into it. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone because I have this list right here. Because like I couldn't even. Yeah, just know that I'm looking at my phone. So the first show we're gonna talk about, it's fully released, is Breaking Bad. Y'all, I was a skeptic when it came down to Breaking Bad. But Breaking Bad is such a good show. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, I missed the first couple episodes, and like literally I remember seeing a piece of an episode and I was like, what is this? It's so good. And I was hooked ever since. Ever since I had my favorite characters, I was like, oh my God, I love this show. Like, so great. So Breaking Bad is basically about this teacher. He's a high school chemistry teacher who has cancer, and his bills are stacking up. He doesn't really have much money to be able to go to his doctor's appointments and all that stuff. And of course, he needs to get treated for his cancer. And I believe it was like somebody was like making a joke like, ha ha ha, what if you sold drugs? And he took that and he ran with it. He was like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. And he figured out how to make meth. And yeah, I'm not gonna tell a whole bunch about it because like I don't want to ruin anything. But he ended up making meth and selling meth, and it got real after that. So that's Breaking Bad for you. Breaking Bad actually. Oh no! Where'd it go? Don't tell me I just deleted this list. Oh, I didn't delete it. Jesus Christ. Oh, I was about to be so hurt. Okay. Yeah, Breaking Bad actually has 5 seasons. I don't know how many episodes. It's a lot of episodes per season, but you can chill, kick back, relax, and watch all of Breaking Bad's episodes because it's worth it. The next show we're going to talk about is How to Get Away with Murder. Now, How to Get Away with Murder has 6 seasons. Y'all, there's a woman, Annalise Keating. She is a professor at college, and she's teaching law, but she also is teaching her students how to get away with murder, as in like a murder case if you had to represent somebody who was being charged for murder. So as she's teaching her lessons, it's also like focusing on her real life and things that are going on in her real life, and people are dying and all that. I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to explain it to where the show sounds as good as it really is, but it's like her real life is messy. It's a mess. Her students get involved in it. Somebody really close to her dies, and they're blaming everybody. You have to figure out who's the murderer. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. It's really freaking good. It's so good. It's so good. Shonda Rhimes, she did it with that one. Also, ooh, it's not on. Is it on? This wasn't on my list. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not, but Shonda Rhimes, she wrote Scandal. Y'all, Scandal? That was that show. I'm not going to get into that, but it wasn't on the list because I'm going to stick with the list. But just know, any show by Shonda Rhimes, it's a hit. It is a hit. She knows what she's doing. She did that. The next show is Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black has 7 seasons. So basically, Orange is the New Black, it kind of shows you what the female prison life could possibly be like as far as drugs, sex, money, the guards, like how they're treated, along with a little bit of real life and comedic spin. Like they put a comedic spin to it. Yeah, that's the best way I could explain Orange is the New Black. Number 4, Vampire Diaries. Y'all, Vampire Diaries has 8 seasons and 2 spin-off shows. They have 2 spinoff shows. That's how you know that show is good. And I watched all of them. It sounds so crazy. I love the vampire. I love it. I love the supernatural stuff. Vampire Diaries is basically about this girl who is human and she's in high school. It's not like, oh, Jesus. It's not like Twilight. But it's a girl, she's human, she's in high school. There's a guy, he's a vampire. He's in high school, they fall in love, but he has a brother who's trying to kill humans. Like, he feeds off humans and all that stuff. Like, and it just, it's like there's so much. When you've watched the whole show, it's hard to sum up a show without giving spoilers. But just know, it's like a love story with like fighting, killing, blood sucking. Like, it's really good. I love it. I love it. That show is so good. The next show that we're gonna talk about, which I only recently discovered, the Bates Motel. Now, when I tell you this show made me, it irritated my soul. That show has 5 seasons. They made me so mad. And it's not necessarily like the show. It was like the acting was so good. You feel for the characters. So the Bates Motel is basically about this mother and son who have the weirdest relationship. It's almost incestful. But they moved into a town to get away from their past because her husband died tragically. And she was just trying to start over, have a new life, all that good stuff. But little did she know that her son was like mentally ill. And her son was killing people without knowing that he was killing people. I probably spoiled a little bit for you, but that's the best way that I could tell you. The show is really good, but prepare to get in your feelings when you watch it. The next show that I'm going to talk about is Once Upon a Time. Y'all, it's like I'm raving about every show, but literally all these shows are so freaking good. So Once Upon a Time has 7 seasons. It's basically a show about fairy tale characters, but it's not childish in any way. There's characters, it's like Mulan is in there, Rumpelstiltskin. The show is really great. It's basically a real life spin on fairy tale characters and a spin on each person's story. The person who you might think is your favorite fairy tale character, who is so sweet, loving, and kind, might be evil in this show. I love it. I love the twist that they put on it. It's a really great show. Make sure you watch it because it's great. And if y'all watch any of those shows and you like them and you watched it because I said that it was a really great show, just make sure you put that in the comments below because I want to know how y'all feel about the shows, because literally I'm rewatching shows because I already know the shows to watch on Netflix and those shows are so good. So the last show that I have to give y'all is 13 Reasons Why. I don't know how many seasons it is. It's either 3 or 4 seasons. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 seasons. There's a category for everybody, but this show is like, I don't know, it's kind of sensitive. It's like a sensitive subject. So basically what this show is about is kids in high school, and there's a girl who committed suicide. It sounds so bad. But the show is actually really good. It kind of like opens your eyes about people's depression and what people go through in high school, and the different struggles that young people go through and the things that might be going through their mind. That's kind of how I look at it. It's also entertaining, but it is more on like the sadder side of shows to watch. But it's about this girl in high school who committed suicide and put out 13 tapes. And she basically put on the tape, each tape had a reason on it dedicated to a person who made her feel some type of way as to why she wanted to not be here anymore. So that's what that show is about. That's like what the first season is about. But after you get past the first season, it's still sad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's still sad, but it is entertaining because you end up having a connection with the characters. It's a really good show, but you have to be in the right mindset to be able to watch that show. That's how I see it. So it's not for like young kids, because you don't want kids to get any type of ideas of anything like that. It's kind of sad to want to promote that show, but it's like, it's a good show. I can't even lie to you. It can be educational. It can also be entertaining. You create a relationship with those characters. Yeah. So watch it at your own risk. Get ready to cry within the first season. Yeah, that's that. The last show that I'm going to talk about is Jane the Virgin. There's 5 seasons of this show. I don't know if you know what a telenovela is, but it's basically like a Mexican soap opera. And they did an American twist onto a Mexican soap opera. So basically what happened is this girl, she was a virgin. She has a boyfriend, planning on getting married to this man. They love each other. She goes to the doctor for her annual checkup. And her doctor ends up being so like messed up in the head because of a breakup that she messes up her file with another person's file. The other person's file is getting inseminated to try to have a baby with her husband. Now, y'all, this lady is a virgin. She gets inseminated. She gets pregnant. She finds out she's pregnant. She's like, but I never had sex. I don't understand. And it just goes on from there. Her baby daddy is like a freaking millionaire, and she got to figure out what to do with her life. That's all I'm gonna say. It is so good, and that's probably the first soap opera that I've ever watched, and I was just like jaw dropped. I was like, what the heck? This is so good. Like, had me like saying like, oh my god, I want to watch a telenovela. Like, if only I knew what they were saying. All right, y'all, so that is it for this video. I just wanted to give y'all my list of all my binge-worthy TV shows. They all have more than 3 seasons. They're completely closed out as far as like production and like putting out new episodes. Completely released. They're done. I will have a part 2 of this series. Well, not series, but of this video. I'll have a part 2 coming, but with shows that aren't fully released. And it'll just be shows that are binge-worthy even though they're not fully released yet. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Comment your favorite show down below. If you've seen any of the shows and you know what I'm talking about, put that down in the comment section below, because I know I'm not the only person who thinks these shows are like so freaking bomb. But like the video, comment on the video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.